DC Weather Lab. Here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, the forecast is screaming August. Lots of heat, humidity, and some rain chances over the next several days, but just garden variety showers and thunderstorms, no severe weather, some locally heavy downpours, and you got to look out for that lightning, of course. Up and down rain chances, then maybe down a little bit toward the end of the week, which means it's only going to be getting hotter. So let's take a look first off at the satellite imagery this evening, and we're looking at a relatively quiet scenario, just some leftover high-level cirrus clouds from a couple of thunderstorms earlier today. Check out the picture Don Moe took down at Sippermore Point of an orphan anvil. That's when a storm decays and you just see the bottom half of, the bottom half of the storm disappears and you just see the upper level, just the anvil part, the cirrus part. It always makes for nice sunsets. So got a nice picture there on my Facebook page. And as you open it on up, we have scattered storms across the Gulf, the East Coast, but nothing to get too excited about. And as we look at the water vapor imagery, we're kind of in between the same scenario we had last week. Trough bisecting the Gulf of Mexico, southwest to northeast, ridge of high pressure, a little bit too far away to the west to really squelch shower and thunderstorm activity, but we're on the drier side of things. But with daytime heating and a northeast flow aloft, that always spells the chance of at least some scattered showers and storms. And with that upper level wind coming out of the northeast, that's why we saw those anvils on those thunderstorms being blown off to the southwest. So that's where we're going to stay for the next couple of days. Tomorrow I'm going to go rain chance in the 30% range. Doppler radar indicated as all is quiet, just ground clutter across Acadia Parish. Again, I just forgot to take this out of the show from earlier this evening. So we'll get into the tropics, and there's nothing but good news here. Quiet in the Gulf, quiet in the Caribbean. There's the remnants of that tropical wave we were tracking over here in the Eastern Caribbean, but that's running into an extremely hostile environment, and it's a hostile environment across the Atlantic. Plenty of dust, real dry air, no tropical wave candidates, so that is the great news. And even quieting down on the Pacific side as well. Flossie downgraded to a post-tropical cyclone. It was a depression just spinning out here, probably producing some nice waves for the surfers all the way through Honolulu, and the remnants of Erica just getting torn apart, but still some moisture out here. So we're pretty much done in the tropics, and we don't see anything coming in the next week to 10 days, so we'll take that and run and enjoy it while we can. So as we look at the European model moisture tomorrow, we're kind of in between the red, some yellow, some orange. That's about a 30-40% day. Notice Wednesday a little bit more in the way of orange, so we'll go 40% for Wednesday. Thursday, 30%, maybe 40%. You see how things pop up and pop down. This translates to thunderstorm activity, and then we'll be watching this frontal trough off to the east. It's going to be sagging down toward the eastern and northeastern Gulf of Mexico. Starting the weekend, we're still high and dry. We might see some moisture from this feature starting to spread westward on Sunday, but I haven't raised the rain chances too high yet on Sunday. This is a week down the road, and then the following week, it looks like early that next week, we're going to see that deeper tropical moisture, maybe some locally heavier showers and thunderstorms, but we'll have to wait and see on that. Day 7 to 10, we take with a grain of salt for right now. So as we look at the short-term model, this is the great model, the high-resolution rapid refresh model. Fair skies tomorrow morning, maybe a coastal shower or thunder shower, then things trying to build up at noon. They try to build inland, so we're going to see a scattering again, just quick splash and dash showers. They're slow moving, so they'll put down a locally heavy rainfall up until about 6 o'clock tomorrow evening, 7 o'clock, and then things quiet down once again, and some clouds coming in. Maybe a little patchy fog tonight, and the same goes for tomorrow night through Wednesday morning. Mid-70s tonight, then tomorrow we'll get into the upper 80s to lower 90s at heat index pushing 100. So this latest model run coming in a little bit hotter for sure. Mid to upper 70s. The overnight lows are going to start to creep up as well, so the air conditioner is going to be working more overtime as the week progresses, and I think we get into the lower 90s for highs, and notice that heat index getting a little bit higher yet. So quiet night ahead, warm and humid, near normal temperatures, normal being 75. We'll be lucky if we see 74 tonight. Then 92 the high tomorrow. Standard forecast for the first week of August for sure. Hot and humid, that heat index better than 99 the way it's looking right now, with scattered afternoon storms, rain chance or chance of getting wet about 1 in 3, not much better than that. About a 4 in 10 chance on Wednesday, 30% Thursday, and down to 20% toward the end of the week and going into the weekend. Daytime highs getting close to pushing the mid-90s, while those overnight lows, they're the sneaky ones. They come up into the upper 70s, which will make it feel like full-on summer heat and humidity as we cruise through this week. But that's what we're supposed to see in August.
It sure is. We're ready for it.
Right.
Thanks, Rob.